Hello, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Right, what I've got for you today is I've got I saw GJ at the London region meeting and he gave me one tool. Okay, we know you've got the Uni Guage, so what he's done is come up with apparently this is the Mark III version of the Uni Guage. So he's changed the design slightly. He's put thread lock on these to stop them coming undone because, yep, this kept on undoing in my box. I should really just thread locked it myself. Doesn't take too much to do. So yeah, here's a comparison between the two that he's got. So it's not such a like a knitting needle now, because that gauge was a bit too thin there. Couldn't really see, you know, unless it was a minute lock, it's not really do too much, so it could have just been shorter. So yeah, now the ends, you can see the end, how he's changed it. You can see the angle isn't so steep, see on here, so he's obviously trying to get more grip on more of the curtain at the same time by having not such a steep angle. You know, not that this one doesn't work, because it does work. He's just trying to refine the design. Again, he's still got his little marks on there, if you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So people that maybe struggle and get lost inside the lock where they are, they can mark it on their wire where they are. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is all he gave me to review, because obviously I bought this set, and yeah, he just said, you know, have a little look and see what you think. So yeah, as a whole, it's not too bad. He said it's coated now with something to stop rusting, because obviously the older one discoloured a little bit. So actually you can see it's actually got a coating on it, difference in colour between the two. So, you know, he's been listening to the feedback people have been giving him. So the thing is, does it work? So if I get, here we go, and here's the lollipop that I like. So when doing this, what I've done, see this, basically shrink wrap. You can use that as a picking aid. Heat shrink, shrink wrap, whatever you want to call it. So, oh, bit the wrong side. If I turn this, right, so now what you can do, if you push this pick, let's see, can I get this all? If you push this pick, once this is in position where you want it, push this all the way to the back. So come back a bit and you can feel the back of the cap. Okay, so then what you can do, if I zoom in, can I zoom in there? Let's see if I can get this. So with this pushed in where you want it, you can pull this back. Does it move? It's move. Yeah, you can move it. So let's give you a guide. So now you can see it's roughly on lever 1. I mean, this is just a guide as well. It's not going to be 100% on every lever. I'll give you a guide when you're picking. Okay, to go through the whole pack. Okay, so that's where that can be quite handy. Instead of using tape and different bits, you can just push it on, shrink it up with the lighter, slide it up and down. So let's see now if I can get picking. So I'm just going to get positioned. So I'm going for the ABA pattern first. Like this one lever. 2, that's 3, that's 4, right, now I'm in anti-pick, so I don't have to release the pressure, which seems to have a good positive. Oh, no, I slipped on that one. Actually, if you look, what I've done here is, see how I slipped it on the curtain. I didn't push it into the correct position, so I've slipped. Let me just, so these are things you can look for when you're picking. Can you see? Let's see if I can zoom that in. See where I've slipped on the curtain, because I didn't have it in far enough. There, that point there. Okay, so you teach me this next time, push in further. When you push in further, it grips it. So let's try again. Oh, wrong way. Zoom out. Okay, put the pick wire in. Turn. I can push it to the back of the cap. There, see it's out of line there with the. Because I pushed in further where it should be. See, that's to the back of the cap. It's further in. So now I can push this back in. It's the line. Okay. Right, so the front of that is level with the line on there. That's better. Right. So we're in there. Okay. Let's zoom out. Right. Let's try again. So I'm going to go lever 5, got a tap, 4, tapping, 3, tapping, 2, got to give it a little bit of a snake, just get underneath it, that's it, 2, tapping, 1, got to snake it under, and a tiny snake. Okay, anti-pick, so can you hear the difference? Hear the difference? Now that's number 1 dead. So I'm going to take the pressure off slightly, and there we go, open. Okay, so it does work, it does what it says in the box. It's a revised version. Who knows, other people might give more feedback about it. You might do another revised version, but it's not to say that the other one doesn't work, because it does. So let's just make a point. I'm not going to bother doing this thing. Okay, 1. Tap, that's 4, 5, 4, 3, going on the 2, I go on the 1, anti-pick, take the pressure off, and it's open. So yeah, they both do the job. We just revised the version of it. You know, do like this lollipop, quite nice. I mean, some people argue that it's a bit heavy, but yeah, I quite like it. I prefer it over that one. I just don't like the tolerances of, you know, that much movement. But it's your own personal preference. You know, this one of GJ's was a great one as well. when it came out. It's fantastic because that gave you an idea, because you put the end level with this. It's just the, you know, the putting the wire in and taking it out is just a pain in the backside. I always end up losing the Allen key, stripping the thread. So that's why I don't use that one. But yeah, this one's a nice one to use now. So anyway, I hope you like this. As I said before, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you want me to do a close-up with the 8-ball one, comparison between the two, let me know and I'll do it on the next video. Anyway, cheers and thanks for watching.